Okay, so here we are with the next build, and I know it's one I've done before. So what I'm going to do, the Honda Carburetor RC166 by Tamiya. This time what I'm going to do is do it with some extra bits. So what have we got? We've got a wheel set, front fork set and clutch, rivet set, and the metal chain set. This goes along with the rest of the kit, which we'll have a quick look through. So the wheels, which we won't be using. We've got the chain. Obviously we won't be using that as well, so a lot of the other stuff, I think the front forks, you use some of the other bits in the model. So as we go through, we'll work out what we're using and what we're not. This is proof of the engine. So this is made up of layers to show the fin effect, cooling effect. Top of the engine block up here. Very well detailed. Beautiful moulding on this. There's a bit of photo etch in there with the decals. There's the little bag. So in here we've got the wheels with a good tread, bit of a seam line, and the usual black and clear tubing on there, and there's things like the footrests, a couple of springs on there, and here we have the fuel tank, back of the seat, parts for the fairing and the front mudguard, and here we have the seat with sort of a rubber effect. We've done a Bandai kit. It's a bit like some of the rubbery parts you get in there. So you've got the handlebars, some of the tubing for the radiator and the seat itself. Last thing here we have things like the exhaust, parts of the look at the frame of the bike stand, rear mudguard. So parts wise there's not an awful lot to build it up. It's more sort of what you do with the parts. So that's the front fairing, or the only fairing, with a really big glass screen. So they go together like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So as I promised myself when I did it first time, so it was one of the first things I did on my channel, so I'm still sort of practicing. So these parts, these extra bits I got from Family Books. Here it is. I got from Plaza Japan. So did a bit of searching on the web, and obviously you can get them in the UK, various places have them, but I got all four of these parts for about as much as you can get that costs in the UK. Took about a week, well probably maybe just slightly over a week to get here. It's beautifully wrapped up, and nice little note on the side, made me smile. So that's where I got the extra bits from, and just in case you missed it, Japanese newspaper. So that's that's what we're going to be doing. So the wheel, lots of bits of detail in there. So quick look at the instructions. Basically the usual Tamiya. Start by building up the engine and work through. And there's a nice detail sheet. So I'll be doing the number 16, my cable bike again. A bit of information about the riders and some colour pictures around the engine and other parts. With any information and detailing you want to do. I'm doing colours for the parts around the suspension and the nuts and things. I think it's got a picture of the clutch, which is part of the detail set. So, this should keep me out of mischief for a wee while. So just doing this as a bit of an introduction, show you what I'm up to. As soon as I've built something, I'll upload a few more bits and pieces. So that's what we're doing. Tamiya's 112 Honda RS166 with lots of goodies. Okay, see you when I get started. Okay, so what I'll do as well as part of this introduction is to have a quick look at what you get in the box. So I'll start off with the metal chain set. So on here we have how to make the chain. Basically make up a jig, which I don't know if you can see on there, will give you like a little line of holes, which you then drop in. You can see on here there are tiny little tubes, tiny little bars that go through. So first of all you drop little tubes in, drop little bars in on top of that, and then you fix various links, hole links or locking links on here, and then this is the chain guard at the end. So after some parts, you can then fit it onto the engine, onto the bike. So that looks lots of fun, especially these tiny bits. They're going to make a lovely display with. And we also got a little tube of grease, I think it says. It's on here somewhere. Don't make that out, just makes out, it says grease. So you can lubricate your chain as well. So we'll pop those back in the bag and we'll have a look at one of the other bits. So when I get around to making this part, I'll do a bit more detail and see if I can show you what I'm up to. Lots of close-up fiddly work, I'm sure, so I'll see if I can get it on camera. That, so nothing should fall out. Okay, the rivet sets won't get out. So basically what we've got is around the back of the small seat there's like 3 rivets around there, and there are other rivets go around the top of the seat as well. But we've got 4 lots in here, so the instructions when I get them out will show where the others go. I think these are the back of the seat, and these are probably on the seat, but the other ones will go elsewhere. Again, with the clutch, basically make up the clutch plate, which sits in this little holder here, and there are parts in here with threads on and little springs. So I'm guessing the front forks will have a bit of a suspension squeeze to them, because you get a little wrench as well to tighten things up. So again, we'll have a look and see what the instructions say. Okay, so in here we have the parts on the carburetors, it looks like. Air intakes, air funnels it says, and then as I say, you make up the clutch, put the end on, so then attach the engine, and then we've got a little bit of detailed part to put underneath the underbridge on the shimmers on the front forks. So that's all in there. Let's have a look at the wheels. So it's getting tangled up in wires then. And here we have a jig, so we'll hold each of the rims there, and then here we've got these spokes and lots of little pins. And I think I saw only when I was on the look, there is somewhere the inflator valve, little inflator valves. There we go, we can see that okay. Two little inflator valves as well. So you start off with the centre part. So one of these, feed through the spokes, arrange them like so, and then from the other side, so you get the crossover effect. Centre part and the outer rim. Put it all together, twiddle it a bit, and then you end up with a nice wheel. Simple as that. Okay, so on the end of each of the spokes there's little locking pins, I'm assuming, and then we'll glue everything together. I'm going to put the other side on so you get the crossover spokes. Set them in place, and then you do the same with the front wheel, all the way down to the bottom, and then for the tyres and the other bits and pieces. Simple as that. I use this for, I think I noticed putting on little parts on here, so I'll explain what we do with those. It's supposed to stop things from rubbing and making marks. quite well working that. We should have to paint up the centre parts before you even start doing any of this. Crinkle, crinkle. So again, that's the wheel set. Sorry about that. I'm waddling it all over the place. So, we've got the model itself. So not an awful lot, a huge part count on it. It's really what you do with the painting and everything, and lots of detailed parts to bring it to life. So that's the review, and we'll be back with some parts for Honda's GP Racer RC166, the same number 16 Mike Elwood version. So I think I really enjoyed making that. See you in a bit.